Don't get lost or get used to one sight when you throw. He goes, I learned that, as he told me in the minors. Made some errors because I was like, spin and throw. The dugout's on one side. So, like in the old Oakland Coliseum, there's no dugout behind first base, right?
There's so like miles of space.
Yes. Things like that matter a whole lot. When you instinctively are trying to make a play, find a base, got a crowd, there's so many things going.
Yes, he did. A strikeout for Kanemoto. 2 down. This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of World Baseball Classic, Inc. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent. Big swing, big miss for Prokop, the DH, who's 0 for 2.
It's been about pitching execution from the very spur pitch to the last we've seen here. Magnificent.
Pablo Kadim, in his pregame press conference, getting ready for Andres Satoria's final start with the national team. He just enjoys the juice box down there. Your 4 2/3 shutout innings.
It's like carrying his electrician's box.
Fouled away, but
lunch box.
But Kadim wore a bronze medal to that press conference. It's from last summer's 2025 European Championships. It was the first medal that Czechia had won in a major tournament. And he said it was because that he wanted to show the world that we aren't baseball tourists. We are playing baseball like professionals. In the European Championships, we were better than professionals from Great Britain, better than professionals from Israel, better than professionals from Germany and Spain. And so even though that Czechia has not yet won a game in this pool and is relegated from the tournament, wants to show that this is not a step back. They're taking steps forward as a baseball playing nation. Strike 3 swinging. Back-to-back Ks for Kanemoto. Stretching in Tokyo.
From the moment you're born, it consumes you. The need to go faster. It starts as a dream. Then that dream becomes an obsession. It takes hold of every waking moment. Foot driven through the floor, you chase that feeling. It's perpetual. It drives you. And again, you go to war to satisfy that insatiable hunger for speed. The harder you push, the closer you get. Until one day, it's yours. And for a brief moment, the voice subsides. But then again, it echoes from the depth of your dreams. Go faster.
Engage in a methodical process of questioning, evaluation of assumptions, investigation, information.
I decided to play it safe and I shouldn't. In a hoodie with my face all crooked. Suckers hate, it's all goody. They just want to say what you shouldn't. Say what you couldn't do, but look it, they softer than laced up. Check. Bags packed. Check. Sorry, mate. Check.
On the other side of the stretch, still waiting on a run.
Talk about a run. Nelly, new record. 2:20. Man can sprint. Huh?
Is that my 60 time? 2 minutes and 20 seconds? No.
You're probably like we'll put you like a 6'6" at your best in a 60-yard.
All right. Thanks, partner. Japan's next game will be Saturday in quarterfinals against the loser of the Dominican Republic-Venezuela matchup.
That's already building up to be, let's put it mildly, a war.
I think there's going to be some juice in that building. I have a hunch. Shuto.
After
away again.
Venezuela's last win, they're chanting, "Bring on the Dominican." Boy, what's coming is going to be a ton of fun.
In the dirt, 2-2. Samurai Japan has not lost a WBC game in Tokyo since March 9, 2009. Prelim round against Korea. 17 straight wins here.
Can you believe this is the second straight game Japan has been held scoreless going into the 7th inning? They played those tight games here. And they have found a way to win them.
Ground ball to short. Then Mujic, Shuto can fly, and he's safe.
Hit the macho whisk out.
Alaphilippe holding, will not challenge.
Oh, challenge, as we see, is a running swing. Watch this. Run, go, and don't let up. Well, was really nothing wrong on the shortstop. He thought he had him. Lesson learned. Next time, you understand as you play more. Cut the distance a little more. Maybe even throw on the run. Japan sacrificed back in the 5th inning when the leadoff man got aboard on Nakamura. And the reason they have not scored is because Czechia played very good defense on a comeback, bringing down the runner's home plate when they had second and third.
Shuto running and stealing.
Been a lot of running against Cervenka. This one is, unparalleled on top of jump and elite speed with a slick slide at second base by Shuto.
Third stolen base of the pool for Shuto. Now in scoring position, no outs. Corners ready to crash for Czechia. Ball one upstairs. No chance for Nakamura to lay down the bunt. Samurai Japan 0 for 6 with runners in scoring position. The bunt is down. Out number 1 gets Shuto over to third with only 1 out in the 7th inning.
No secrets about it. No reading defenses. Let's work on how we play the game. Show bunt early. Anticipate. Makes it easy on a player batting in that position that the bunt is coming, no matter who you're playing against.
Taisei Makihara with the infield well in for Czechia. Watches ball 1.
They need to know who's running at third base to take the sure out in this type of situation. Anything that hops in front of the plate and it clears the mound, you're not going to get him at home plate. Get the sure out and do not prolong the inning.
Two balls and a strike on Makihara. The pitch. bounced foul, first base side.
We have seen Kabbalah get up to 93.8 miles an hour, say 94. He's got a respectable fastball.
I think it's important to hammer home here, Jose. Forget the fact that this game doesn't impact the Pool C standings. Czechia is tied with Japan in the bottom of the 7th. Strike 3 swinging. That's the second out.
They have the intention of keeping it that way. Absolutely sharp, precise execution on this pitch. I was just talking about 94. How about this one with some fade action? Outstanding on the off speed.
Japan will turn to the top of the order in Shota Morishita. Runner on third, 2 outs, trying to open the scoring. And what's been a stunning game so far, based on the scoreboard relative to the expectations for said scoreboard going in. Kovalovs, 0-1. Morishita, fly to right. Escala there. 7 scoreless. We're on to the 8th, tied. Wow.
Most people do not engage in a methodical process of questioning, evaluation of assumptions, investigation, information.
I decided to play it safe and I shouldn't. In a hoodie with my face all crooked. Suckers hate, it's all goody. They just wanna say what you shouldn't. Say what you couldn't do, but look it. They softer than laced up. Check. Bags packed. Check. Sorry, mate. Check.
Singapore, we're back. It's Live Golf Singapore at Sentosa Golf Club. It's time to cross Sentosa. That's a huge moment. Sensational. That's incredible.
A winner because it's sure to be exciting.
So the Repsol Honda boys lead the way, the crowd cheer them on. One bend to go for the world champion. The 2 races we've seen at the Cathedral already have been absolutely superb. Oh wow, what a crash! Jorge Lorenzo, high side. Onto the podium they will come, and then you have a listen to what the crowd think about.
No score. 8th inning. Samurai Japan, the best team in the world. Going toe-to-toe with them is Czechia. The darlings of the 2023 WBC in Tokyo. They won just 1 game, but they won countless hearts in Japan, in their home country, and throughout the baseball-loving world. But right now, forget the sentimentality. They're trying to win the game. In that 1 win in 2023, it was Martin Muji who had a go-ahead 3-run home run in the 9th inning against China. Muji leading off the top of the 8th. Think about Canada in 2006 against the United States, the Netherlands twice in 2009, beat the Dominican Republic, knocked them out in the first round. Italy against Mexico, Israel in 2017 going 3-0. The biggest upsets in WBC history. Can Czechia join them?
Message today from Pavel Hadim says, don't be disappointed to his team. If anything, if there's any blame, put it on me. And he even went into detail, Stephen, is saying, there's some matchups against certain teams that I should have played better. So you think about taking all that load off his players and saying, look this way. But he says, we all need to continue to learn. He goes, including me, the neurosurgeon.
Chervenka, the third baseman, fouls back, strike one. I mean, the fact that his pitching staff, Andrei Satoria, Mikhail Kovala specifically, have thrown 7 shutout innings is a feat in and of itself. Japan hasn't been shut out since the last time they lost a WBC game in Tokyo Dome. That March 9, 2009 game against Korea. 1-0. It's the only time they've been shut out in WBC history, Japan.
And Lord, how close JK is.
Kanemanu punches another ticket. That is 4 strikeouts in a row, 2 gone in the 8th.
Now, of course, the questions will be, yeah, but look at the lineup. It doesn't matter what the lineup looks like for Japan. They have enough weapons to, man by man, look superior on paper, right? Well, that's the beauty of baseball, that you don't play it on paper or on a laptop. Between those two lines, the toughest job ever in this game. Not the office, not executive. Between the white lines is the toughest job in baseball.
Willie Escala wants to keep a job in baseball. He told you that earlier.
Auditioning.
When he's not playing, he's a construction superintendent and an estimator. Miami-born Escala. His father's Cuban, his mother Czech.
Born, they met as they were traveling in Germany.
Czech as a nation trying to open the world's eyes. Escala trying to open some evaluators' eyes. Behind 0-2. Here's the pitch. Tipped into the glove. Strike 3. And Kanemanu is mowing them down. Strikes out the side. 5 in a row. But where's the offense?
Singapore, we're back. It's Live Golf Singapore at Sentosa Golf Club. It's time to cross Sentosa. That's a huge moment. Sensational. That's incredible.
A winner because it's sure to be exciting.
So the Repsol Honda boys lead the way. The crowd cheer them on. 1 bend to go for the world champion. The 2 races we've seen at the Cathedral already have been absolutely superb. Oh, wow! What a crash, Jorge Lorenzo. High sides. Onto the podium they will come. And then you have a listen to what the crowd think about.
WBC.
It's a party! It's a party! Wow! What a play! Oh, the party has started here at Long Eagle Park. We are ready to rumble here. So many of the world's best came, saw a chance, but have been conquered. Oh my goodness! Oh my, not once, but twice! Oh no, there!
This is Live Golf Singapore. It's a day of history making in the Live Golf League as Live Golf wins go. That's as convincing as it gets.
It's Friday night blockbuster. All of a sudden having a dream start. And the celebrations go up an extra notch or two.
Japan has some big boys at the plate in the eighth, starting with Teruaki Sato. He got fooled by Kovala, strike one.
You want to say fastball first pitch? Don't.
Sato Murakami to start this inning. No score in the eighth. Japan, the #1 team in the world.
Turn it down to one thing for Sato. Where is your best swing? In which zone? That's what you're thinking right here. To be selective.
1-1. That hits Sato in a tough spot in his left forearm area.
Yes, got away. If he breaks his hands, he goes forward, and that's how the ball found his forearm. Look at this poor kid's face. Apologizing.
It's a scoreless game despite the fact that Japan is out hitting Czechia 7-2. Problem has been with runners in scoring position, Japan is 0 for 8. They've left 7 runners on.
Carl is still looking over there trying to make eye contact with Sato to really say, hey, I'm sorry.
We saw that in 2023 when Roki Sasaki and Willie Escala. Munetaka Murakami trying to break out. Remember, in 2023, he was in the midst of a cool, long slump, really into the quarterfinal matchup, which was also played here. In that final game in Tokyo, that's when he seemed to get right, and then he went crazy in Miami with some big hits en route to the title. Behind 0-2.
Before that game, I recall, as we look at Miami in the flashback you're talking about, that is a rocket against the USA in the final. He woke up at the right time. Big part of the field again. And he was back with that smile.
Ovala's 0-2. Murakami.
So going back to
takes ball one.
2023, before he broke out, his former manager, Hideki Kuriyama, has a screen set up to protect him as he watches batting practice by the third baseline. And all he's doing is watching Murakami from that angle.
Ovala's 1-2.
And he pulls me over, Mota-san. And I respectfully ask, so what do you look for? He goes, I'm looking at presence in the batter's box. In batting practice. He goes, if I see presence, I know he can carry it into the game. And I said, so how does he look? He goes, I think he's got presence to help us in the tournament. Got to visit with Hideki-san a couple of weeks ago in Tempe as he went to watch Dodgers Angels to wish good luck to Shohei Ohtani, his former manager in Hokkaido.
Sato on first, nobody out. The payoff pitch, swinging, and Murakami shaking his head, just cannot find it at the plate.
When we talk about arm speed and separations, every pitch he throws with that load looks the same to a hitter. He's not 6'5", he's got a shorter frame, which is harder sometimes to see what the ball does coming out of his hand.
This was Masataka Yoshida's spot in the order starting the game. It's now Kenya Wakatsuki, pinch hit for the Boston Red Sox. Czechia trying to keep this one scoreless going to the ninth. Sato takes off for first. Swinging ground ball just foul of the third base line. Talk so much about Andres Satoria, but what about the 22-year-old righty, Mikhail Kovala? He debuted in this tournament in 2023 as a 19-year-old. Played a year of college ball at Georgia Tech, program with a ton of history. So you know there's talent for this right-hander. And he's showing it off against Samurai Japan. 1 on, 1 out. Here's his 1-1 pitch. It's outside, no chance for a bunt.
That's a lot of respect with 1 out. Throwing a bunt for a base hit, obviously. Now it looks like a sacrifice.
He tried to pull it back, just whiffed on it, and now the count squares up 2-2.
Well, Steven, this is pretty telling right here. Well, the Major Ibata is trying to get here in force to get that man in scoring position.
There are big bats on the bench. Otani, Suzuki, Kondo, Maki. He's sticking with the starting lineup for the most part, save for Yoshida. Wakatsuki has to swing away. He fouls one away to stay alive.
And at which point do you say, well, national pride, win a ball game is what matters right now. Way different mentality than you had in the first 3 innings. Everything changes now.
Swatted down the right field side. It is slicing into the seats, foul. Forget pool stakes. This could be one of the biggest upsets in international baseball history. Another 2-2. Full count. Pitch 49 for Kovala. Right-hander Koki Kitayama warming in Japan's bullpen underneath. This is the 9th pitch from Kovala to Wakatsuki. Line down the line. Fair ball toward the corner. Sato is being waved home. No, a late stop sign. Ball dribbling through the infield. Here comes Sato, and he scores. And once again, the Czech defense letting them down in the WBC, and it leads directly to Samurai Japan's first run. 1-0 in the bottom of the 8th.
Trying to get something going. Ibata puts on with a runner in motion. Great job of hitting the other way. Now everything looks like his column makes a great throw in on the relay, because that ball he had not allowed to get into that corner. Now comes the interesting part. Why 2 cutoff men? There's a confusion there. You need 1 to make sure the ball gets to in the air. And originally, as you mentioned, so Yoga was holding him. And he read the throw, looking inside that shoulder. That is well read. Great instinct on the base running side, and the defense lets them down.
It has been the common denominator through Pool C for Czechia. A chance to make a play, to record an out, get out of an inning, or hold a runner, and they just come up short.
So many defining plays. Going back 20 years in WBC history. Late in games, mostly from inexperienced teams. The pressure mounts later in the innings as the pool progresses. Look at Australia.
Yep.
And it had nothing to do with them winning the game, but by them staying within that score. 1 deflection from the pitcher, then the air and the shortstop. That did it.
Okamoto bounces the ball to third. Throw across. In time. 2 gone.
Let's go take another look. That is just great hitting. Scala moves over. Remember, he's starting left field. He does the right thing and does the confusion. Mujic in one spot, Vavra another. And the brilliant instinctive base running by Sato to the dismay of Kavala. And all this started with, again, a free base hit batsman.
It's a double, but no RBI. And what's scored as an error for Escala, the right fielder.
That's unfortunate, too. I mean, he threw the ball in as you're supposed to.
It went by two guys. Japan exhaling a little bit, up 1-0. Another runner in scoring position with 2 outs in the 8th. Two and two. Done trying to inspire some insurance for Japan in the 8th. Ball 4 in the dirt. Ovala nearing the end of his road at 59 pitches.
There's Pavel Hadim giving indication to his pitching coach and trying to get an idea as to what's happening in their bullpen.
2 on, 2 out. Ball 1 up and in on Shuto. Center fielder, 1 for 3. The stolen base. Japan 1, Czechia 0. Now Shuto gives one a ride to right field. It is gone! Ukyo Shuto, known for speed with the legs. That ball got out in a hurry. Insurance for Japan, 4-0.
All the creme comes and rises to the top again, and it doesn't matter which part of the order power is going to come from. Shuto with a running swing runs right into the wheelhouse to get the barrel exactly where it needed to be.
Ovala exits.
Going up, but the ambition is always the same, fight for the first positions.
We're going for the win.
This is the future of racing.
Foil to foil and a jump in the air. Come on! Oh, big contact!
This is going to be epic.
Pick a winner because it's sure to be exciting.
So the Repsol Honda boys lead the way. The crowd cheer them on. 1 bend to go for the world champion. The 2 races we've seen at the Cathedral already have been absolutely superb. Oh, wow! What a crash, Jorge Lorenzo. High side on over the podium, they will come, and then you have a listen to what the crowd think about.
Wonderful way to begin the WBC.
It's a party. It's a party. Wow, what a play. Oh, the party has started here at Lone Eagle Park.
We are ready to rumble here. So many of the world's best came, saw a chance, but have been conquered.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my, not once, but twice. Honor there.
This is Live Golf Singapore. It's a day of history making in the Live Golf League as Live Golf wins go. That's as convincing as it gets.
It's Friday night blockbuster. Who all of a sudden are having a dream start. And the celebrations go up an extra notch or two.
Has just 17 home runs.
And throughout this tournament, in every single one of their games, there's been a lot of what-ifs.
But for Pamel Hadim, that's something he's not totally stunned by. You understand that it's part of the growing process, the maturation process for Czechia as a baseball program, a program that just put a shot of life into their home country. And with this sport in 2023, just 2,000 kids aged 10 and under registered to play baseball. They come to Tokyo Dome, they win a game, they compete with Japan, earn Samurai Japan's respect, and now more than 5,000 kids 10 and under registered. They more than double in just 3 years. It's a process. A painful one, sure. You want to win as a competitor. Back-to-back shots off Novak. First and second.
And Pavel has such a place on, and he understands the pulse. He understands, as you mentioned, the growth of the game, but also even viewership. Audiences, he was well aware of everything that's gone on with this ball club, the identity, Extra Liga, and the personalities that he has.
Back to the top, ninth. Batter to the plate for Japan in the eighth. Shota Morishita. Coming off a career year for Hanshin.
He's got to like this matchup with a lefty here at Novak.
Throw down to first. And Mujik may want to inspire a challenge from his dugout. Drop the tag on Makihara, who's ruled safe by Jordan Baker, the first umpire and crew chief. And they want headsets.
Let's take a look. Watch where the throw takes Cervenka. A little bit away from the bag as he cuts diagonally. There's a tough angle to come from because you always are going to be catching the ball on the run. He's on the run, and then momentum goes in one side, and then got to reach down with that glove.
Is there enough there, do you think? Calling the field is safe.
Nonetheless, a great play by Cervenka. And Mujik.
While we wait for the official word, a reminder that after this game ends, don't turn it off right away. There's going to be a highlight reel, the best plays and moments from Pool C, put together by our terrific tape crew. Matty Olbaum, tape producer. Jordan Rabimbas, lead traveling EVS.
After review, the call and field stands. The runner is safe. Czechia will lose the challenge.
Easy enough, so he's safe. Yuko Kobayashi, Yoichi Shimizu, Shuji Miyazaki. They got something special cooked up to put a bow on what we've seen in Pool C. Two on, two out, 4-0 Japan in the bottom of the 8th. The 1-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss. Shugo Maki on deck to pinch hit for Sato.
It's getting serious here. We knew the mentality was going to be changing. As the game progressed, he saw a 0 after 7 innings.
Novak's 1-2. Way outside. Standings in Pool C. Japan and Korea earning the 2 tickets to the knockout round in Miami. Australia and Chinese Taipei, heartbreak. All 3, and Czechia relegated, but pushing Samurai Japan to its limits. Japan's next game will be Saturday, Lone Depot Park in Miami, playing the runner-up from Pool D. That'll either be the Dominican Republic or Venezuela. Korea plays the winner of that game. Runners go, but it's ball 4 in the dirt. 3 straight 2-out base runners.
Started with hit batsman. There's been the long ball, double home run. A couple of singles. Now the walk and the inning prolongs. They're now passing the baton and going with our bench.
Japan pinch hitting Maki. Hadim making a change.
My heart rate is going up. But the ambition is always the same. Fight for the first positions.
We're going for the win.
This is the future of racing.
Foil to foil and a jump in the air. Come on! Oh, big contact!
This is going to be epic.
One great game after another, with the greatest players in the world going head-to-head. It's a party! It's a party!
So how can you jump this far? There's levels to this. I elevate, don't miss. Everything I do so crisp.
Phoenix game! They've answered!
All the time, round go berserk. Raising the bar. Raising the bar.
We just have had so much good baseball.
From the moment you're born, it consumes you. The need to go faster. It starts as a dream. Then that dream becomes an obsession. It takes hold of every waking moment. Foot driven through the floor, you chase that feeling. It's perpetual. It drives you. And again, you go to war to satisfy that insatiable hunger for speed. The harder you push, the closer you get.
Japan has pushed 4 runs across in this inning already. They batted around Maki taking over for Sato, who led off, hit by a pitch, and he scored the first run of the game. There have been 3 Grand Slams in Pool C, 4 total in this 2026 WBC. The record for a full single tournament, 4 in 2023. So 2026 has already tied it. A lot of time to break it. Maybe here. 3 balls, no strikes. Maki was a statue, taking strike 1 at the knees.
It's good to get him into a game.
2 for 9 in this tournament. No extra base hits. He draws a bases-loaded walk. Remember, Maki also made a bases-loaded blunder the other night. He was on second, bases-loaded Shohei Ohtani batting, and he was somehow picked off dancing between second and third. It was an absurd play at the end of the inning. 5-0 now. They're still loaded. Murakami takes a ball.
Well, look who's hoping to find himself here. Only 2 for 14.
And he needs it in the Murakami crushed deep right center. Mooney has his breakthrough moment in the World Baseball Classic. A grand slam to blow it open in the 8th.
To Miami, and if this is any indication of what happened last year, well, they're in good hands with Munetaka getting hot. Another grand slam, and pretty much throughout the whole game, Shohei Ohtani has been watching him closely every at bat, but not saying anything in terms of going to him and making any advice. But certainly the big eyes of Shohei, he knows they weigh heavily on Munetaka.
New WBC record for Grand Slams in a single tournament with 5, and Murakami needed that.
Last time he hit, I was thinking about get under the baseball. That really gets him going, as he's told me since 2023. Get under it, carry, and there it was.
Here's the thing, now, Jose.
Watch his hands get under the baseball right here. We saw him displaying BP many times a few days ago.
So it was a scoreless game starting the bottom of the 8th inning. 9 runs across for Japan. They had a 10-run inning earlier in this tournament against Chinese Taipei. If they do it again, the game is over. We could see a walk-off in the bottom of the 8th through the early termination rule. Things getting out of hand for Pablo Hidim's club. He's making another move.
From the moment you're born, it consumes you. The need to go faster. It starts as a dream. Then that dream becomes an obsession. It takes hold of every waking moment. Foot driven through the floor, you chase that feeling. It's perpetual. It drives you. And again you go to war to satisfy that